Hello, I'm the Power Novelist, your captain through the rough season media, and it's time for an unboxing and a little bit of news. So if you've been a semi-long time subscriber, you may have noticed that I have changed my backdrop up a bit. Had a little bit of a 5-day vacation recently, so I decided to change things up a bit. So I've moved the location. I'm in the same room where I normally film, but I have decided to move the location. And in that time that I've had in between doing a whole bunch of things that I explained in my last video what I've been doing, I've been really busy. So along with that video that I filmed, I not only had Record Store Day, I had the Billy Joel concert, I had the Lunatic Luau, and then I had Comic-Con, which was a lot of fun going around and doing stuff. I picked up a couple of pictures and a couple of other things. You're not seeing it on the wall here. They're not really record related, but I still enjoyed that. So after that, I had a weekend off, which allowed me to kind of get things going back up again with the channel. I'm sorry I've been really busy. But also, I hit a huge milestone, at least for me. I hit 91 subscribers. I'm actually sitting at 92. This is insane for me to even be that close to the 100 subscribers. But I always said if I hit 91, I'd do a contest. So I will be having a contest. And I filmed this unboxing video that you're about to see here in just a moment. I filmed it a little bit differently, so you'll be hearing me talk about hitting the 91 subscribers. Right now I'm sitting at 92. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. I will be doing a contest. I just have to let things kind of get in line. So I don't want to do it too early or too late. There are some contests going on right now, so I felt that I really should take my time and really think of the concept. I have the concept, it's just making sure everything's in line and making sure that I have the financial means to really do the contest. So I really want to do it right, and yeah, so that's it for the bit of news. But I did want to show you what I have picked up recently, other than the unboxing. Those who know me know I'm a fan of the thrift store. So I went to the thrift store recently and picked up a couple of things, but it made me a little angry because sometimes people donate things and it looks like someone played shuffleboard. Some of them are not in playable condition. One was a Warren Zevon's record. I keep forgetting the name of it. If I remember the name, I'll put it in the description and a picture up here somewhere. It had Werewolves of London on it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be awesome. It was so warped, it looked like someone was making one of those record bowls out of it, so that made me a little angry that they were slapping a $3 price tag on that, on an unplayable record. I didn't complain, because I'm not normally one to complain. And then they also had a Kenny Loggins record that had the song Forever on it. And I thought, oh my gosh, this could be supplemental to my Kenny Loggins collection, and there was a piece of dust, or it looked like pet dander or something that was literally just, it felt like it was melted onto the record. So that was unplayable, and they wanted $3 for that too. So, you know, it could be really hit or miss when it comes to buying from the thrift store. But I have a couple of things. I need to add them to my Discogs, so I'm going to do that after I get this video uploaded and rendered. I'm going to try and get it out today. I know I'm going to get it out today, the day that I'm filming this. It's on a Sunday, and yesterday was a really nice Saturday. It's really strange because I've had weekends where I've had plans where now it's one weekend that I don't have plans, which is very interesting. Coming up, I actually have plans to go to my other record store, so I wanted to show these things that I picked up, and when I go to that record store, I will film what I have gotten, but also film what I've been listening to. You may notice that the next video, I might actually be having a brand new intro. So you're going to still see the old intro right now. You've probably seen the old intro by the time you've seen this. but I do have a new intro coming to celebrate the 91 subscribers. So that will be next video. I'll make it special for what I pick up at the record store. But I did want to talk about, again, what I got at the thrift store. The first is the soundtrack to the movie Reds. I do not know this movie at all, but just for me, it seemed like it was very interesting. It's on just standard black vinyl. I need to clean all these, but I was very interested just from the get-go because I do love soundtracks, and there was that one soundtrack that had Journey, Ronnie James Dio, Madonna. That one was a pretty good one. I've never seen the movie, so I thought this might be instrumental. You know, you got some pretty well-known actors. I'll leave this up here on the front so you can check out the track listing. So I can't wait to show this one off or take a listen to this one. The next one was one of two by the same band. They had a third one, but they marked it up. The price on the actual sleeve, the actual outer sleeve and the album cover. So I was like, just out of principle, no. I'd rather go get that album somewhere else at a better, even if I pay a little bit more, I'd rather have that album not have markings on it. But the two are by this band right here, the Average White Band. So this one is Cut the Cake. And there's the back for you. The other one is the self-titled Average White Band. And there's the back for you as well. What I do find interesting is this says it's a quadra disc. Now, I have no idea what that means. Both of these are just on standard black. I have no idea what that means, but I don't know. It seems like it says remixed for quadra disc, so it could be a label. Let me just double check on that. The label is, yeah, it looks like it's just a type of label. But I'll be very interested to hear what that means. Both of these were in pretty good condition, so I normally don't skip on ones that look like they've been used to buffer floors and were thrown around. So excited to hear that. The next one is one that I thought, okay, this is interesting. I do like some old school country. I do have some modern country. So I saw this name, I thought, I've heard this name before, and it was in really, really good condition. So I absolutely had to pick it up, and this is Guitar Country, Chet Atkins. And this is one of those Dynagrooves, and for some reason this did not come with a inner sleeve, which was atrocious, so I think, or it actually did, I'm sorry, it actually did come with an inner sleeve. Those Average White Band ones did not come with an inner sleeve, so I went and, even though I normally don't purchase ones without an inner sleeve, they were still in good condition, so I grabbed an inner sleeve from my stash. I do keep a stash of them, and added that. So this is, again, Guitar Country Chet Atkins, and here's the back with all the track listings and that fun stuff. This is a Dynagroove recording. Dynagroove. And what I like about this one is it's one of those older style ones that has the description of the artist, and it gives you a really nice look back in the 1960s when this was recorded, how albums were. So you have something like, say, the Average White Band here. It does have a little bit of interesting information, but this one, it's just a style that you don't see anymore, where they write about the artist, kind of not in detail, but kind of like a news article. So I thought this was really interesting. And the last one I picked up is probably the gem of what I picked up. Heard this name thrown around before, saw it, it sparked some kind of memory, quickly looked it up on the internet. I'm like, yes, I have to pull this one. It's a lesser known by this artist, but I still am glad to have it. This is Herbie Hancock's Man-Child. So I can't wait to take a listen to this one. It's again on standard black. All these are on standard black. Because these older ones, it's very hard to find colored records when they're older. I do have a couple of older colored records, including my Beatles Rubber Soul from Japan, And one of the Grand Funk Railroads singles was gold, so I have that as well. So back then when it was colored, it was a little more, I don't want to say rare, but I feel like you see a lot more colored records today than you did back in the day. So anytime I find something interesting, I have to pick it up. So that about does it for the news portion of this. So now I'm going to shift into what I filmed for the unboxing. I'll let myself talk at that point on what I am unboxing. But thank you again so very much for watching and subscribing. It means a whole lot to me. I will be producing more videos now that I can get a consistent schedule. Really, this is a hobby for me. And anybody who comes in, watches my videos, it really does mean a lot. So keep an eye out. I will be hosting a contest. And I'm just going to go ahead and shift over to the unboxing. So I thought we'd do this unboxing a little bit differently. As you can see, I have my little desk set up here. Don't mind the little bit of mess. This desk is kind of old, but I thought, well, since I got the new Chvrches album, I'd do a little bit of unboxing for you. The package just came, and wanted to do an unboxing just before I did my full review of the album. I do have the MP3 of the album. I might give, if there's a giveaway code here, I might give it to my friend. But I did just receive the package, so here we go. It's a rather large package, as you can see here on the table. All right, and I have my trusty knives. Remember, kids, or anybody who's watching, if you're going to be opening something, always, if you're using a knife, cut away from yourself and never, ever cut towards yourself. Seems like they didn't do a good enough taping job, in my opinion, but that's okay. I always love these prime boxes that they have to give out. Anything else in there? No? Okay, cool. I always love the prime boxes that they happen to give out. Here is the innards. I will keep that box if I need to ship something, but I gotta hand it to Amazon. They always come out with very, very good packaging when they do their shippers. So we have this nice little pull and peel, and oh my gosh, it is upside down. But that's all good. That is all good. Okay, so the album I got is the brand new album by Chvrches, and it is called Love Is Dead. This is going to be on a 180 gram heavyweight clear blue vinyl. It does come with that digital download code. I'm going to be probably giving this to a friend since I do have the actual digital album. Thank you, Amazon, because you do actually give me the album digitally. That's what I like about Amazon. I do try my best to go in and order from my local shop. I do try to patronize my local shop, but every once in a while I just happen to have an Amazon gift card, so I got this particular album that I'm showing you right now thanks to that. And I came with auto rip, so the minute midnight hit, because this was a pre-order, I did get the album. I absolutely love this cover. This cover is awesome. I do know there is a blue version hanging out there, but not blue, I mean clear. I apologize, clear. But I do know that there is a clear version out there. This is the blue version. The back gives the gives all of those awesome songs that just came out, and a very awesome font, so it's very reminiscent of the font. And I'll let it sit there for a moment for everybody who likes to look at the particular songs. Okay, now we're actually going to open the record. This is a single record with a gatefold, so I'm just going to very lightly go in and puncture the film, not by much, but just enough I could get in there. And I do apologize if this is out of shot. This is my first time framing something like this, so bear with me just a moment as I get this open. And I will be keeping the hype sticker. I always try to do that. I haven't in the past, but I will try my best to keep the hype sticker. So this particular hype sticker, again, I'll show you, is the clear blue 180 gram. You know, I have my thoughts, a yay or nay towards 180 gram, but every once in a while, you know, it does work for the better. Sometimes it doesn't actually show up for some reason. So what I mean by that is sometimes a record might warp. Sometimes it might, you know, if it warps, it'll hold the warp easier from what I hear. But hopefully this is not warped. I will check it. I will inspect it before I even look at it. I am going to cover up the digital download code, but I love it when artists do this. The digital download code is the album artwork. And I could show this absolutely because it's not showing through. Let's take a look at the gatefold. I'm going to look at it myself for just a moment, and I absolutely love it. I think this is a better gatefold. Let me start with the first part, with Lauren in the middle, and the second. I think this particular gatefold is my favorite out of their 3 albums. I'm just standing up for a moment so I can frame it in a shot. Let me adjust the light here so you can see it. I am using my nice microphone and everything for this so you can take a look at it. But I will definitely say, compared to the other one, which I might, towards the end here, go grab, might do a quick cut so I can show you what it looks like. I think I've shown it in the past, but I definitely love this gatefold. This is a piece of artwork. I always think that album artwork is one of the best things because it will add to an album. That's why I love vinyl records so much, is that it could show so and so much. So that is what the gatefold is like. Let's go ahead and take a look at the record itself. Okay, let me see if there's anything else within the gatefold. Sometimes when there's a gatefold, there might be pictures or something interesting within where the record is housed. That's not the case this time. For example, the Marcy Playground Record Store Day release, the inner area where you would hold the actual record looks like poppies, like actual. It looks like the album cover, but it has like flowers and such in it. So I might pull that out too to give you an idea of what that looks like. So it comes with the lyrical inner sheet. So let me go ahead and move that out of the way for just a moment so you can take a look. And then here is the other. And of course the special thanks. That's one of my favorite things to look at when it comes to this. I do apologize about the glare. I'm using a different light on this. Let me see if I can adjust that there. Okay, now we actually move on to the record itself. And I must say, I am very impressed with this. Now, I just need a moment here to adjust something. The record, from what I see, is fantastic, but to get the effect on camera, I have to do just a little bit of finagling because it is a very interesting inner sleeve. Now, let me see if I lined this up correctly. It's okay if it's upside down, but I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Let me make sure it's in shot. So if I did this correctly, it would actually be the album art, the little, the heart with the X. So I absolutely love that. And the B-side is a little easier to see there. It's a little easier with the B-side. And let me inspect the actual record because I took a look at it when I was trying to go and show you this. Let me put that down for just a moment. This is absolutely fantastic. I love the coloring on it. Let me see if there are any visible warps. I'm checking this off camera. It does not look that way, but it is clear blue. I love blue records, and this is absolutely beautiful. There is a little bit of dust. You always want to clean your records when you fresh get them brand new because there might be some imperfections from the factory. I notice where my fingers are specks of darker blue, so it's like it's a wisp. So not every record is going to be absolutely perfect. I'll show you the B-side. Not every record is going to be absolutely perfect, but at the end of the day, this is absolutely fantastic. So let me go ahead and put this back so you can take a look and see the X. And I'm pretty impressed that the labels were almost perfect, like almost perfectly back and forth. But there's the effect, so you can take a look at it. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing. I do have a review coming shortly. Now let me go ahead and put everything back together so I can give just a couple of shots here for you, again, of the record. So again, I will be having a review ready for this. I'm about halfway through listening to that as of the recording of this video. So once I get my full thoughts on it, I will let you know. But so far, I am very impressed with the packaging. I'm going to go put this into my spin clean and get this popped onto the turntable more than likely a little bit later this weekend. What was nice is Amazon, again, gave me that MP3 code so I can take a look at that. That's pretty much it. So until the next time, as I always say, when the waters get rough, keep on sailing. I know you can do it. I believe in you. And thanks for watching. Also, I just completely forgot this was not in shot, so let me give you one final look.